Ah, okay. You must see the shipment of silks that just arrived from our new friends across the Ruby Sea. Simply exquisite, if I do say so myself. Can scarcely wait to see what wonders our weavers might work with them. Ah, but before that, there is a more important task at hand. The package also contained a letter from Daitenya, personally requesting your presence in Kugane to oversee a series of commissions that, in Master Keime's own words, could forever shape the fashion trends of our nation. A rather unusual request, but one that speaks to the importance of the client and Master Keime's own uncompromising devotion to the quality of his words. Can see no reason to refuse. Go to the Far East. Blah, blah, blah. Of course. Of course. Always does this. Okay. We are fighting a painting. Splendid, Atelier. Look around you, hero. Plenty of things in which to... I think that painting spirit's naked. Claim the girl in the picture. You can't. She's mine. You can't have her. Long since I've possessed such a masterpiece. Whee! What am I... I'm not entirely sure what I just did. I'm a plane. Good old hide behind a rock. Ow. I'm guessing different things based on which painting he uses. Can't really hit him from back here. Ow. Yeah, it definitely did something wrong there. To like understand what each painting does. Pretty cool if when I push buttons things happen. Keyboard, wanna behave? Painting spirit killed. At least I wasn't fighting the actual painting, but just the spirit possessing the painting this time. I don't want any of that. Let me out. Welcome back, Archon. I was on the verge of my stool watching you attempt to paint whilst fighting, but you soon seemed to get the hang of it. I'm glad our makeshift solution worked as intended. Makeshift solution worked as intended because I made it work. Painting is easy, as is intending. Painting's not easy, Nero. I should remind you, however, that the brush was very specifically designed with that arena and that foe in mind. Against all else, it will value precisely as well as any other brush. One moment. Aye, this is Garland. It's great news and what... Oh, did they? They did, did they? Understood. We'll meet them out there. That was Jesse. Apparently Biggs and Wedge consider themselves well enough to pay us a visit. They're on their way to the yawn. Fancy a brief jaunt to the surface? No, thank you. I have data analyze. Fine. Just the three of us then. Bye, Nero. I won't miss you. Archon, and Alpha too? We didn't mean to drag you all away from your work. Nonsense. After all you've been through, how could we not come running? Speaking of which, should you even be walking? The Chirurgeon will probably want to have words with us later, but we couldn't just lie back and let you brave the rift on your own. Do you even have enough hands for that much work? Who's taking care of all the little jobs? Yes, the little jobs. It does seem that you two have spoiled me. I only recently learned that the kettle does not, in fact, fill itself. But we're muddling along somehow. Archon has been a pillar of strength as always. Alpha has proven to be a stalwart companion, and Nero has been invaluable and insufferable in equal measure. As for the test subject themselves, they're certainly formidable, but Omega's experiment hasn't broken us yet, so go home. Heal. And don't come back until you're fully recovered. It's good to hear that everything's going well, but you call us the moment anything goes wrong. We'll be out here in a wink, even if we have to crawl. Listen to me, Alpha. That uniform you're wearing makes you an official employee of Garland Ironworks. That means you can call on us whenever you're in trouble, and that we can call on you. It means you're not alone. Biggs and I have to go away for a while, so I want you to look out for Archon and the Chief for us, alright? Where? Oh, before I forget. We brought you something to put a spring in your step. You can't fight Omega's creations on field rations alone. Oh. I don't want any of these. Now that we have... This next one seems strong, but exhibits no other notable traits. How dull. The true challenge is this fourth opponent, but if I can find the patterns hidden in the chaos, then knowledge and reason will prevail. And the most random actions are products of an underlying logic. One has but to isolate the behavioral triggers. It's like salt water. Why would... Closer look at that card. So don't drink any coffee that Alpha offers you. Got it. Alpha group showing signs of recovering from recent trauma. Initiating action. Maintain desirable stress levels. Oh no, something happened to Nero. Alpha and the Chief have already gone back in, so don't let us keep you. Our colleague over there should be glad to help you make the descent as soon as you're ready. This dreadful experiment may have a way to go yet, but if you keep taking it one battle at a time, you'll be fighting Omega before you... I mean, it will all be over before you know it. Let me in. Lower me into the rift. Descend me. Wait, I thought something happened to Nero. Oh, back, are you? We should return to the task at hand. If Everything alright, Nero? You look a bit green around the gills. Kettle was full of salt water. Not the best stuff to brew coffee with, it turns out. Really? Well, that wasn't my doing. Of course not. That would involve you filling it. The water came from Alpha, created by one of those cards of his. It's very thoughtful of him to make the effort, but next time I'd prefer a beverage that didn't leave me feeling ill. In any case, you can handle supports for the third battle on your own. Won't ever begin preparations for the fourth. Fair enough. Alright, Archon. Your next foe is known simply as the Guardian. Unlike that ordeal with Shadownook, this battle promises to be relatively straightforward. Courage and steel should be enough to win you the day. Yep. Sigmascape 3. Accessible. Average wait time 5 minutes. I don't believe you. Where in Kugane? Somewhere up here. Master Shade, it's a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to Kugane. Trust that your journey was not an unpleasant one? Allow me to explain why I've summoned you all the way to these shores. Map, you remember that most exquisite guardian bustle we saw at the Ball in Uda? I would commission you for a similar garment, which I might gift it to a certain gecko who has struck my fancy. But forgive me. Our culture and tongue are still unfamiliar to you, no doubt. Trained in the traditional arts of song and dance, the women we call geckos entertain at feasts, banquets, and the like. You might think of them as akin to the dancing girls of your land, albeit clad in more modest dress. It's a popular pastime among the moneyed class of Kugane to seek out a young Mako, as Gecko in training are known, and become her patron, lending her whatever support one might. Seeing a faltering child blossom into a beautiful flower, knowing you played a part in her journey, is a pleasure like none other. Not gonna touch how weird that is. I'm pleased to say that a particular Miko, whom I took under my wings some time ago, has formally been promoted to the position of Gecko. First, I thought to present her with the finest kimono for my own stock, but what would be the romance in that? No, to truly do justice to the occasion, I would gift her with a dress fashioned by one of Eorzea's most renowned weavers. You, Master Shade? This is a new age, my friend. It is past time that the people of Kugane open their eyes and hearts to the culture and customs of the West. Where is it written that my precious butterfly cannot perform a Hingan dance clad in Ishgardian silks? Nowhere, I say. As a fellow aesthete, surely you agree? Now, I would have you speak to the girl in question, but that you might best tailor your work to both her form and her needs, you'll find her in Sanjo Hanamachi, the flower districts, as one might say in your tongue, where she and her fellow Gecko reside. Yep, nothing like its cultural differences and all, but Master Shade, Master Keme said he would call for you, but I did not believe you would come. You proved me wrong. For this I'm grateful. I am Kotocho. Do not speak with this Master Keme, but do not speak of this with Master Keme, but in truth, commissioning you from you a dress in the Ishgardian fashion was not his idea, but my own. To make a name for oneself in here in Hanamachi, mere skill at song and dance will not suffice. No, One must possess a unique quality, something to catch the eye of the audience, to stand above and distinguish oneself from the shrubs and the weeds. Master Kame is quite taken with my idea. I would have been content with the dress alone, but he insisted on bringing you there in person. You might tailor it especially to me. You have both a great honor. For this we thank you. I have but two simple requests. The bustle should be of the same color as the kimono I now wear, with a pattern evoking the wings of a butterfly. It is the meaning of my name, you see. A name given to me for my ephemeral beauty. Master Kame will furnish you with the material you require. They said that a geiko's kimono is a suit of armor is as a suit of armor is to a samurai. And let me assure you, that the battles fought here in Hanamachi are as fierce as those fought on any battlefield. The dress you fashioned for me will be my armor. I place my very life in your hands. Say so. Spoken to Miqo'te, I presume? What manner of dress did my butterfly request of you? Frills akin to a butterfly's wings. Most inspired idea, if I do say so myself. Miqo'te's an ambitious girl, most particular about the garments she wears. It is no small task, but I have full confidence in your ability to fashion a dress that will help her rise above the crowd. Needless to say, Titania is honored to provide you with any materials you need free of charge. You need but speak to my man Yaguri here and inform him of your needs. Titania welcomes you, honored guest. I am Yaguri. The young master has instructed me to provide you with the materials you require for his butterfly's bustle. I do believe this should suffice. The young master has imported some of the finest sold-on silks, especially for this occasion. Should your work, and Miqo'te's dancing prowess, capture the public eye, he believes that a new wind will blow in Kugane, so to speak. It is his dream to see the girl become the face of a new age of aesthetic ideals. That said, not all approve of the young master's aspirations. When he first declared his intention to deal in Eorzean fabrics and fashions, the reaction from some of Kugane's more conservative artisans and merchants was far from encouraging. Still, Master Kame will not be deterred in this vision, and those of us who share his sensibilities would have it no other way. May the Kami guide your needle, that Titania might usher in a new era in Kungashi. Should you require additional fabrics, ask for them. Special recipes? No, those are masters. Level-based, class, elegant bustle. I need to make it high quality. Well, high quality was easy enough. There we go. Yeah, made you. Let me out of here. Stand up. Let me change class. Go.